Welcome to Childs Field in the second of two today as the Warriors play host to the Barton Bulldogs. Southern Wesleyan winning the women's contest 3-1 with 3 second-half goals by the Warriors. And now the men host the Bulldogs. Barton coming in with a 3-2 conference record, 8-2-1 overall. The Warriors 0-5 in conference, 1-9 overall. Your Warriors will be back in action on Wednesday as both the men and women travel to Shaw in Raleigh, North Carolina. Men will kick off at 4:30. Here the Warriors will be in white tops and blue numbers, and the visiting Bulldogs will be in blue tops, white numbers. Ready to get rolling here at 3:31 at Childs Field. Here on the campus of Southern Wesleyan University. And here we go. Warriors with the opening kickoff. Far side now with the Warriors. Gallegos. It's given back here to the Warriors. Warriors now come down and knocked off the ball at center field. Barton now takes control. They play it back to their keeper, number 1. To 10, now punched over to 5 here. And they play it all the way back again to their keeper. Deep ball there by number 5. 15 gives chase. .32 now with it, just outside the 18, punches it far side to 6. 6 goes left foot, tries to drive it through, and Jose Sosa, number 2 for the Warriors, able to knock it out. Rangel far side, battles for it. Barton wins it. Barton now on the run. Number 3, far side. Plays it back to 4, just across midfield, back in. 9, touches it back to 14, 17, back to 9. And the Warriors able to clear it out. Barton off the chest to the ground with number 6. He centers it to 9. Tries to carry it forward, goes right foot, and Warriors keeper is there for the save. And that's number 27, Will Hughes, the freshman out of Fairport, New York, just outside of Rochester in western New York. Battle for it here is 15 comes up with it from Barton to 32. Defended well there by number 20, Trey Greenwood. Greenwood now for the Warriors. He switches fields, goes to Gallegos far side. He gets bumped off the ball, and the Barton Bulldogs now in transition. Hughes on the ground and able to clean that up for the Warriors here early in first half action at Childs Field. Hughes with the punt through the circle. The Sims gives chase. And right in front of the keeper for the Bulldogs, who rolls it into number 5. This play continues here early in first half action. Back to number 5. Ben Baker plays up top, shadows the ball here. Baker and Compton and Sims. A little bit of pressure high for the Warriors. Greenwood now on defense as number 32 is offside for the Bulldogs. timeout here as the center ref ties the shoe. 0-0. Played in there by the Warriors. Clearing in all the way into the box as the keeper picks it up for the Bulldogs, and now the Bulldogs here look to bring it on the attack. Number 5 carries it. Number 8 makes a run. Actually, 9 makes the run through. He's got 15 down the right side. He pops it through. Deep right corner. And it's off the foot of Greenwood and out of play. And so it's going to be a corner for the Bulldogs here early first half action. 40-44 left. First half, 0-0 the score. Bulldogs with a corner here on the right side. .32 tries to flick it back off his heel. Gets knocked out by Rangel. Warriors push out. 32 knocks the ball back in. Sims gives chase. It's going to roll through off the Bulldogs. So throw in far side for the Warriors. Number 8 carries it. Now looks to pop it inside. He plays it back. Ben Baker gives chase. Rangel tries to knock it away. Number 8 clears it out here to 10 in center field through the circle. 10 carries it forward. Just outside the 18, Asosa defends. And that ball's going to roll through. Miscommunication by the Bulldogs. So a goal kick for Hughes and the Warriors. Deep into the zone, 32 pops it all the way through to 17, gets a foot on it, but it's off of number 5 of the Warriors, Zachary White, who was able to get a boot on it and get it cleared out. It's going to result in a corner kick for the Bulldogs. Warriors able to clear that one out after the Bulldogs threatened. Far sideline as the Warriors and the Bulldogs battle. It's knocked free. Rangel tries to tow it forward to Baker. Bulldogs, though, with possession. Hughes able to stop that one for the Warriors. Hughes now knocks it forward for the Warriors. Bulldogs, they'll get ahead on it, now have control. Punch it forward to 32, breaks free, and 32 cuts out hard to the inside as Hugh had left his right foot open, but was tempting him to go that way. He tries to cut it behind Hughes. And 32 comes up with a miss. Sims now turns, got Baker up the left side. That ball's going to run hard just outside the 18. He's got Sims, Gallegos far side, doesn't get through. Is number 4 for the Bulldogs. Able to push it out of there. Up to 32 with Rangel now, defense. He turns the corner now, 32 for the Bulldogs. Looks to carry it to the center. He's got 8 as that skips by him. Zachary White now defending 17 far side. 17 brings it in. Center of the field goes to 32. 32, one touch. Greenwood able to get his back on it. Clears it out. Rangel now settles it. Goes to Baker here just in front of us. Baker switches fields. Bulldogs are there. Sims gives chase. The Bulldogs knock it all the way around. Switch field from left to right. Tries to carry it through. Hurst able to give pressure. Bulldogs maintain it with possession. And that ball carries through from Barton. That's going to be a goal kick for Hughes down the Warriors. .35 minutes here, first half action, 0-0 here in this Conference Carolinas matchup between the Bulldogs and the Warriors. Hosted here at Southern Wesleyan. Compton plays it back to Hughes. Hughes goes forward with it, looks for Sims. Sosa with a foot on it, back to 15 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs play it back. All the way now back to the keeper. Back to the keeper again. The Bulldogs go, trying to pull those Warriors out. Number 4, far side. Punch forward. And chipped up over Hughes and into the back of the net. That's number 6 with the goal. 34:06, I believe, on the time. As Johansson able to get the goal. First one, number 6, the freshman for the Bulldogs. Gets in behind the Warrior defense and chips one in for a 1-0 lead. Gallegos far side now, punches it forward to Baker. Baker tries to punch it forward to Gallegos, but too far, so number 5 now. As the Bulldogs have possession here. Try to go up and over top again. It's number 6 again, this time 9 called offside for the Bulldogs. The 33-35 mark here first half. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Bulldogs enter today in the 4th spot in the conference standings. Back to Hughes. Hughes looks for Sims here at center field. Sims battles for it. To the ground. Greenwood heads it forward. Baker not able to control it in the circle, and so Bulldogs now with it is number 8 to 17 just outside the circle. Carries it forward. Gallegos knocks it away. Baker now looks to carry it forward. Touches it now to Gallegos down the right side. Gallegos in a hurry with friends. Knocks it into the box, and Sims tries to bowl through there, but not before the keeper for the Bulldogs able to get his hands on it. Good run down that right sideline for the Warriors. Bulldogs look to counter now. They go all the way to the left side. That one's going to roll through, so throw in far side for Hurst and the Warriors. So number 5 all the way back to the keeper here. Bulldogs lead 1-0. 31 minutes here, first half. That ball all the way to Hughes. Hughes to Hurst. Hurst now looks to set the Warriors offense up. He tries to go over top to Sims and sits there. Good ball. Sims tries to punch it forward, but knocked away by number 15. Beautiful ball right to Sims. 2 bouncers, is able to knock it forward. And good defense there as well from the Bulldogs. Greenwood down here to throw it in. He goes to Baker. Baker gets it on the ground, right foot. Plays it back. Back to Compton. Compton goes right foot. It gets knocked away by the Bulldogs. And now the Bulldogs have possession far side. Gallegos gets a good run on here to chase the ball. Bulldogs under pressure. Rangel able to head it, but the Bulldogs with possession. Now to 15 for the Bulldogs. They're going to play it back to their keeper. .32 turns into the circle. Rangel on defense there. Hurst tries to take it away and does. White now knocks it forward to Compton. Compton to Gallegos to Compton. Compton tries to get it across timeline. Well, half field does. Keeps it in play. Gallegos now turns it, brings it into Sosa. Sosa here to all the way across to Greenwood. Sosa, left foot touch, right foot to Sims, back to Sosa, to Sims. Sims taken down and gets the call. So good action there by the Warriors and some space, small space. And some good touches. So it's going to be the Warriors with the free kick here, and a set piece by the Warriors as well as Cale McLernan going to be the guy that knocks it in. You've got Compton. Compton and Sims making a charge. And it's headed in there. And that's a goal. The Warriors get one. Cale headed off, I think, by Compton. And we're tied at 1.
Goal by number 7, Caleb Compton.
Warriors get one on the board and tie it up just under 30 minutes here. Good set piece by Southern Wesleyan, and there was a little bit of a not knowing whether it went in or not. It was not really a distinct call by any of the referees. But the Warriors do, and it's tied 1-1. White now plays it over to Greenwood, does a nice job of playing that one off. Goes far side now to Gallegos. He brings it inside his right foot. Now tries to cut it back outside. Good speed right now. He carries it. Can't get through as the defender finally stops him there. Compton now and Sosa on defense. Ball getting carried forward as Rangel to White. Disrupt the Bulldogs' attack. Sosa now leaves it for Gallegos. Gallegos back to White. White one touches it all the way back to Hughes, the keeper. We're tied 1-1 here under 30 minutes. That one gets to Greenwood. Greenwood megs him. Now cuts it, and it's taken away by the Bulldogs. Number 6 now looks to carry it forward. Good ball as it gets through. Number 9 now pushes hard in. He cuts it hard across, and the Bulldogs score 9-17 with a quick response. So number 9 with the assist, 17 with the goal. And right now there's a discussion with the linesman and the center ref. See if we can get any kind of determination on if that goal stands. And it stands. So 2-1 now in favor of the Bulldogs. And the Warriors had tied it up, and the Bulldogs countered quickly. Take the lead back at 2-1. So number 5 with Baker giving pressure. Sims as well. 5 pops it forward to 7. All the way to cross now to 17. He pops it forward to 7, and 1 touches it just over the outstretched arms and just out. And Hughes and the Warriors dodge one there. Hughes was in good position as that thing just missed to the left. Would have had a hand on it if it came in, curled in tighter to the post. Number 9 now tries to pop it forward. Warriors give chase, and that one's going to slide through the end line and result in a corner for the Bulldogs. So corner for the Bulldogs. Coming off the left foot here of number 9. It's a deep one. It's on the ground. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Warriors. And Hughes. Substitution is going to be number 11 for your Warriors. Alex Miner, the freshman out of Greenwood, South Carolina, is going to enter for, looks like, Baker. Ben Baker will come off, and Miner will go up top. Gallegos gets possession for the Warriors. Rangel now in the circle. Knocks it to Sosa. Sosa comes this side to Greenwood. Greenwood surveys. Miner loses it, gives it to the Bulldogs, who work in small space here as Sims and Miner give chase. 15 now. Looks to deal. Brings it across half field. Goes left side to 17, who's going to carry it down that left side. He's got 8, 7, and 9 on the attack. Tries to punch it through, and Hurst able to get a body on it as it goes out of play far side. Throw in for the Bulldogs under 25 minutes with the Bulldogs leading 2-1. White able to chop it away. Compton now pops it forward to Miner. Miner gives chase as the keeper comes all the way out and clears it into the spectators. That's an error on that spectator. As Leighton, one of the best ball people in the nation, throws it in. White now with the throw-in. Looks like Gallegos gets broken up by the Bulldogs. Sosa, though, tries to go to Sims, who was running right at him, and knocks it through him. So a throw-in now for the Bulldogs, who continue to lead 2-1 here, first half. Sosa knocks it back to Hurst. Hurst punts it forward there. Sims and Miner give chase. Ball's in the air. We're looking for possession. Compton now with the ball on the ground. To Gallegos. He turns. He tries to knock it forward to Sims. Sims with the battle. His 15 is able to knock him off course, and the keeper able to get it and move it forward now for the Bulldogs. Far side, Bulldogs possession. They'll play it back to 3. Bring it to 5 here in the center. And into the circle. Minor gives chase, tries to battle through, and it's knocked out of play by number 5 of the Bulldogs. So throw in for the Warriors here in front of the Bulldogs bench. Greenwood to Compton. Compton loses it to 9. 9 now tries to turn it upfield. He does. Greenwood, is there. Sims with the battle for it as it's high in the air. Sosa gets knocked to the ground, and that's going to be a foul against the Bulldogs. So the Warriors now with a free kick here. We got blood and number 7 who's going to have to come off. Yeah, it looks like Barton right now is going to play 1 down as number 7 gets medical attention. Warriors pop it in. It's on the ground. And Gallegos not able to get over top of that. And it's up and over. Number 19 now looks to sub in. And we'll be back to full side for both squads. 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs jumped out early. 1-0. And Southern Wesleyan then ties it up. Bulldogs quickly, though, put it back to 2-1. "21 minutes here in the first half. Gallegos far side looked like a little bit of a dangerous play there as number 3 was on the ground and just kind of chopped at it with his cleat. Discrepancy on the subbing here. And possession to the Bulldogs. Four gets it back in action now, all the way back to the Warriors, or the Bulldogs keeper. And 5 in the keeper just playing 1 touch back here. Leading 2-1 as Minor gives chase. Warriors push up here. Sims now looks to push forward a little bit as Minor puts pressure on it. Gallegos now far side. It's off of him and out of play, so throw in far side. Number 7 subs in for 19 after receiving some medical attention. Bulldogs try to slide one through to number 9. 9 gives chase as it got knocked away by the Warriors. 9 now deep in the right side. Greenwood able to come up with it. Greenwood centers there to Sosa. Sosa loses control for a second. Sosa back to Greenwood. Greenwood able just to keep it in play. Greenwood, though, down. Catches something there on the field, and the ball rolls through. So throw in now for the Bulldogs, leading 2-1 under 19. First half action. .15 knocks it into the box. Sosa now looks to clear for the Warriors. He does. Minor gives chase. And it's going to be Minor who comes out of there and tries to pop it through. And does. So possession for Southern Wesleyan. Greenwood going to be the throw-in right at center field here. Midfield throw in. Minor tries to flick it through. 15 for the Bulldogs now to 6. 6 back to 5. It's chipped up in the air. 9 and Greenwood called for the foul. Bulldogs possession just outside of midfield. All the way back to the Barton keeper. Under 18 now, first half action. Goal kick there as the ball runs all the way through. Off the Bulldogs. Will Hughes now going to put this one back into play. Hughes pops it forward. Bulldogs get a foot on it. Greenwood knocks it forward for your Warriors to Compton. Battle for it right in the circle. Bulldogs pull out of there with it. Now knocking it around in small space. 10 to 5. He's going to pop it forward. Nobody there except Warriors. Hughes able to pull that in. 16.5 left here. 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Nice punt by Hughes. Minor battles for it here. Ball's on the ground. Number 5 for the Bulldogs knocks it forward. Far side to 2 to 7. Right into the circle with 6. He surveys. Gallegos breaks it up. Sosa now through the circle to Wrangle to Minor. Minor loses it, and the Bulldogs now with possession knock it back to 4. It's popped forward, and they're looking for one over the top, but Greenwood and the Warriors there. Sosa makes a good run back, so does Compton. Bulldogs end up with it in the center circle. They're going to bring it forward with 10. 10 now tries to get past Sosa, does. Broken up, though, by number 20, Greenwood. Bulldogs pull it back out with number 7. He looks down the right sideline to 15. 15 now goes left foot. McLarnon was there to break it up. Just outside the box now. And it's going to be a throw-in for Barton. .15 now tries to keep it in, does. Drives it to the end line and knocks it into the side of the net. That's going to be a goal kick for Hughes and the Warriors. .19 now subbing in for the Bulldogs. He'll sub in for 7. 17. 19 for 17. Greenwood, far side to Zach White, getting pressure from 19. 19 ends up with it. He turns, now goes right foot and curls it back into the center. Goes down the left sideline. Brought back out, now driven forward. Punched into 7, who tries to get ahead on it. And 9 tries to head it in, but he's called off before. So that's going to be Warrior ball. Score stays 2-1 in favor of the visiting Bulldogs. Gallegos far side now, midfield. He brings it back with his left foot, goes back to White. White going to play it all the way back to Hughes. Hughes goes with the right foot, looking for Wrangle. Wrangle tries to get ahead on it there, now battling for it right at the center of the field. Ball's on the ground. Bulldogs come away with it. 8 turns, knocks it back to 4. He knocks it forward to 19. 19 goes to the sideline, to 3, to 8. 8 then brings it back into the circle. He looks for 10 forward, and nobody's there except Greenwood and the Warriors. And Greenwood brings it forward. He carries it. He looks to knock it forward to Sims. Miner gives chase as well. It's chopped forward to the Bulldogs, who now have possession. Far side now as White breaks that up. Gallegos looks to get it on the ground, does. Carries it forward. Goes right foot. Carries it just outside the circle, now to Compton. Compton comes this side to Sims. Sims looks to carry it forward. Keeper's there. Two to 1. Under 12 minutes left here, first half. Hughes is there, one bouncer right into his hands. He gets it in quickly to Greenwood. Greenwood carrying it again down the left sideline. Here to Miner. Miner and Sims. Broken up, though, by the Bulldogs, number 5. And now they're going to carry it into center field. Far side, the Bulldogs with possession. We're under 11 minutes. Bulldogs lead 2 to 1. McLaren with a good turn there. Miner looking for it. Knocked away by number 5 of the Bulldogs. 9 now. Looks for 6 forward, but he goes into the center of the field with a good ball right on the chest. He tries to contain it. And White not called for anything there, and that ball is going to sail wide and out of play. Throw in Bulldogs. Greenwood down here. Looks like you might have a injury to the hip. And number 21 subs in for him. That's Bolton in for your Warriors. Illegal throw-in is going to give possession to Southern Wesleyan. And center ref's going to have a conversation with number 8. Sosa tries to turn. 9 takes it away from him. Punch forward. What a great ball there. Will Hughes, though, able to get a foot on it and knock it away. Great job by Will Hughes, who came out, jarred the ball, and the timing was off then from there. So Hughes and the Warriors able to keep the score at 2 to 1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Ball's in the air. Compton tries to flick it forward. Bulldogs, though, with possession. They'll play it back all the way to the other side and now switch fields. McLaren knocks it forward with a header. Miner now gives chase. Miner now gets it to the ground, tries to pop it forward, and it's going to be Warriors ball throw-in on the player's side here. Under 9 minutes, first half action here at Childs Field. Bolton throws it in. Bulldogs with possession. Far side now with it as White tries to break it up. He does. Gallegos now plays it forward to Rangel. Rangel tries to one-touch it, loses it, and possession's going to carry on here. Number 9 knocks it forward. He carries it with speed. He's got one left, got one right. He goes right to 12. 12's going to one-time it in. Hughes can't get to it as he gets run into by one of his own players, but the Barton Bulldogs offside. And there was a yellow card given. We're not sure. We're trying to decipher who the card was on or given to. I think the card was given way back, and he allowed it to carry on. I think it was against Southern Wesleyan. Bolton keeps it in. Sims not able to gain possession. Goes all the way back to McLarnon. McLarnon now goes hard with it down the right side. Barton there, but Minor able to knock that one free. Gallegos gives a run on it here, so does Minor, all the way back to the feet of the keeper. He's going to play it off the ground. Down the right side, number 15 carries it. Sosa on the defense. Number 9 brings it hard in, across, and tried to kneed in by the Bulldogs, and it goes just over the crossbar. Number 7 misses that one. Good cross by the Bulldogs. 6-minute mark. Number 21 is going to enter the contest for the Bulldogs. .21 subs for 9. Battle in the air. Still battling for possession. And it's going to be Compton who gets that one, knocks it back to Sosa. Sosa plays it back to Hughes. Just under 6 here, as that one's going to be out of play. So possession throw in for the Bulldogs right here in front of the Warriors bench. Bulldogs lead 2-1. Sims, good battle there. Tries to jar it loose from the Bulldogs 15, carries it into the center for the Bulldogs. He's got nobody with him at the moment, but knocks it forward. White's able to break it up. Compton gives a battle in the center of the field, now all the way back here into the circle for the Bulldogs. 5 knocks it forward to the other 5. That's Zachary White. Zachary White knocks it forward, and now the Warriors are going to gain possession on the foul by number 10. Under 5. Bulldogs up 2-1. Bulldogs with possession far side. That's number 3. Rangel with the defense here, trying to knock it away. Bulldogs to 12. Carries across midfield. Down the left sideline now. Warriors have good numbers back. It's pop through. Hughes able to get there. Two to 1. Late first half. White comes up, knocks it over this side to Sosa. Sims with some nifty footwork there, able to run through it with some good hard action. Gallegos challenging, and Bulldogs able to get a good foot on and clear it out. Gallegos Brings it to the circle. This side now to Sosa at midfield. Sims turns. Yeah, that one's going to be off of Sims, who takes a hard fall just outside the 18. Good sportsmanship there as 15 comes back and just acknowledges the effort by both. Three minutes left here in the first half. Wrangle goes forward with it. Miner gives the chase. Miner able to get on that one. Knocks a good centering ball. But the Bulldogs able to get a foot on and get it out. Gallegos trying to keep it in. Drives it just off the corner of the 18. Still has it here. Gallegos trying to get a right foot on it. Nobody over there for the Warriors down the left side. 21 now carries it out for the Bulldogs. Sosa and Compton give defense. Center now to number 5. To 7. Goes down the left sideline. That one's going to carry all the way out. And a throw in for the Warriors. Two minutes left here. First half action. A lot of scoring early, and in the last 10 to 15 minutes, both teams have kind of settled in. Long shot, and Hughes is there. Pulls it out of the air. Hughes goes right hand over to White. White goes down the right sideline. Bolton there. Bolton knocks it over to Wrangle. Back to Bolton. Bolton back to Wrangle. Wrangle comes back here. Gallegos right in the center field. Center circle. Sims, it's over top of the defender. Sims cuts in hard, tries to get across him. And 15 able to shield and knock the ball back to his keeper. Gallegos off of the keeper's foot. Now able to pull it forward. He loses it to 21. Now Sosa tries to track it down. And the Bulldogs now carry it across. 1 minute left here in first half action.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
Bulldogs just outside the 18. Pops it forward to 21, and a late offside call. It's knocked forward by Hughes. Bulldogs, though, with possession. Sosa off of the Bulldogs, so possession throw in for Southern Wesleyan. Quickly into McLaren. He goes forward, tried to go off the Bulldogs, and actually it's off of the Warriors. So throw in for the Bulldogs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's going to be it, halftime. The Bulldogs lead 2-1 heading into half. And we will take some time here. You've been listening to Warrior Soccer on the SWU Sports Network. Second half just about to get going. We got to go quick, though. Ball goes through, and it's going to be goal kick for Southern Wesleyan.
Just take a whole box with you if you're going to the far side. Okay, never mind then. Don't take a whole box.
Hughes now. McLarnon. Off his head right in front of the Warrior dugout. That's going to be Barton ball throw in. Broken up there by the Warriors, but now back to Barton in the battle for it on the ground. Barton plays it back. Far side now, number 5. Carries it across. Here come the Bulldogs, far side. Hughes able to pick that up. And we're far side now for the Warriors. This side. Rangel is able to get it out for the Warriors. Gallegos. Are you guys far side?
Huh?
Are you guys far side? Go quick. Warriors with the free kick here. Hurst in the air, won by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs 32 brings it across to 8. Good ball there as number 15 runs onto it. Hughes is there. Stays down nicely. Shows good hands there. Now clears out. Pushes his defense forward, punts it forward for the Warriors here. Ben Baker battles for it, far side.
She forgot her ball. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, no, she didn't. Never mind. She has a ball. Never mind.
Barton now with control in the back here with number 4. Rangel breaks it up for the Warriors. Hurst now tries to go to Compton. Compton shields. Tries to turn. Does. Goes left foot here. Looks to play it forward. He does to Minor. Minor back to Sosa right at midfield. Sosa back to White. And that's going to be out on the sideline there. Bulldogs now with it just outside our 18. It's number 4 who's going to carry it forward. He's looking to play it over the top. He goes to number 9 as Hurst plays him. 6. Loses it out. Sims looks to throw it forward. McLaren now ready to throw it in for your Warriors. Number 3 tries to keep it in, but doesn't, so the Warriors throw it in right in front of their home bench here. Here comes Barton now, number 9 to 8. Sosa looks to break it up, does. Sosa now tries to carry it. Back to Compton. Compton back to Rangel. Rangel turns, goes left foot, right foot to Sosa now, far side. Sosa goes into the middle to Baker. Baker got to make a run here, all the way here to McLaren. Back in. Center circle. It's Compton. Compton to Minor. Minor to Rangel. Rangel to Sosa, far side. We lose it out of play. Throw in to the Bulldogs. Baker takes one, and that floats right side. So that's going to be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Three for the Bulldogs, pushes it forward, and that's going to be offside by 32. Under 40 here, second half action. Battle in the air. Rangel trying to get it to the ground. Does. Goes forward to Sims. Sims gives chase. Bulldogs able to gain control. Sims does a nice job of forcing the action, and the Warriors now with it. Compton tries to get through the defender. Number 4 pops it away. 10 now for the Bulldogs. In the center, it's number 6. He pops it through. Hughes able to come out and play it with his feet. "37 minutes. Minor, far side, tries to get through the defense, doesn't. Able to come back, though, and challenge, but it's going to be Bulldogs. Throw in far side. White. It's going to be off of White, so Bulldogs throw in. Sims, nice job there, trying to push it forward. Gets knocked away by the Bulldogs, but throw in now for Southern Wesleyan, far side. Sosa pops it in for the Warriors. And that ball didn't have any hook on it. And that was going to ride out, so throw in deep in Warrior territory here for the Bulldogs. Sub here for Barton. Number 16 looks to enter the contest for number 8. Hey, have her send me a picture.
Holly says she's not there. She just heard it from Tyler, who told Reinica, so I texted Reinica.
Under 35 minutes here, second half. Barton continues to lead 2-1. All the goals scored in the first half here. The Bulldogs and the Warriors in this Conference Carolinas matchup. Gallegos takes it center, knocks it back now to Sosa. Sosa, right foot, left foot, back to White. White looks to go forward with it. And it's knocked back to White, who heads it forward just outside the circle. Knock forward, number 6 with Rangel battling here. He stops, goes right foot, rolls it in between Rangel, or actually Hurst, and Hughes there. Picks it up, throws it forward quickly to Gallegos. Gallegos now looks ahead. He comes this side to Sims. Sims goes left foot to Gallegos on the run, and it's knocked away by number 4 of the Bulldogs to throw in for the Warriors. Baker, beautiful throw in. Baker tries to cut it across, and number 15 of the Bulldogs clears that one out. Throw in now deep here for the Warriors. Good deep throw in. Compton gets ahead on it, and a diving save there by the keeper right at the right post. "33 minutes here, second half, in favor of the Bulldogs. Rangel able to, actually Hurst able to be there, keeps it in play. Hurst now to White. White now back to Hurst, far side. Hurst takes it down the left sideline, now looking for Minor. Bounces around. Knocked away by the Bulldogs. Number 9 there to try to punch it forward, but Hurst, or Rangel this time, knocks it away. White knocks it out of play. Throw in far side. Sub here for Barton. Number 7 comes in for 32. Bulldogs bring it back. They're now at midfield, try to punch it forward, and the Warriors pick it off. So Sosa now carries it down the left side. He tries to go to Compton, and the Bulldogs take it away. Bulldogs go forward with number 7, who's going to get called offside. Hughes gets the action going again for the Warriors. White to Minor, far side. Back to Sosa. Broken up by the Bulldogs. Warriors trying to trap him in. Good battle by Gallegos there to keep the ball deep. White now comes forward, tries to get it on the ground. Sims makes a good run on it. Sims now looks to turn it left foot, tries to drive it deeper, goes down to Minor just outside the 18. Back to Sims, but taken away by the Bulldogs. Throw in now, Bulldogs. 30 minutes remaining in this contest. Warriors trying to get it even with a goal tied at 2. Number 10 pops it forward, and that one's good. Hughes on the run. Hughes, big left foot. Substitution for the Bulldogs, number 8 for 16. Another throw in far side for the Bulldogs. Foul called against Barton. Looks like number 15. He's going to get called in for an extended conversation with the middle ref. Far side now, Compton. Tries to go center there, and it actually ricochets off of the back of the Barton player. Out of play, throw in Warriors. Now Compton again. Compton fights off the defense there. Here to Hurst. Hurst now carries it across midfield. Knocked away by the Bulldogs. Throw in this sideline. Rangel knocks it forward. Bulldogs able to clear it out. Compton a little too aggressive on that one. Foul called against him there. Free kick now for the Bulldogs. It's in action now. It goes from the 4-3 this side. Try to let it run forward, and the Warriors pick it off. Gallegos back to White now. White looks to get the shape for the Warriors now, all the way back to Hughes. Hughes goes big right foot down the right side. Number 3 there for the Bulldogs picks it off. 6 down to 3, down the left side. McLaren in there, and he breaks it up. Throw in still for the Bulldogs. Sims goes down the left side. Good ball to Miner. Miner tries to go forward with it, and he's going to get the throw in. Throw in now for the Bulldogs. Under 27 minutes left in the contest. Bulldogs lead 2-1. That gets through. Ben Baker takes a shot. That's going to go wide left. That's going to be a goal kick for Barton. Compton knocks it forward all the way back to the keeper now. Battle for it as Sosa tries to get it to the ground. And it's going to be throw in for the Warriors. Far side is going to be Sosa on the throw in just across midfield. Sims to Baker. Baker tries to get a shot off there and gets deflected by the defender. Good action there by the Warriors. 8 now for the Bulldogs. Looks to push it forward. They got numbers. Number 7 just outside the box. Tries to go heel pass back. Gets broken up by Hurst and the Warriors. Compton tries to slide one through. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Breaks it up. Here they come now on their counter. 17 cuts it back to the center to 10, and they're going to play it all the way back. Center field now for the Bulldogs with possession. Minor looks to break it up. Throw in far side for the Bulldogs. Must be out of play far sideline, so it's going to be Southern Wesleyan throw in now. .23 and a half left. Barton continues to lead 2-1 here at Childs Field. Sosa now trying to get it to the ground. Compton turns, goes left foot down the left sideline. Minor gives chase. Minor, Baker, and Sims out front here. No call there as Minor taken to the ground. And here come the Bulldogs. Gallegos now with possession out of the circle. And offside call against the Bulldogs. And stoppage in play. And a warning given to looks like number 9. As he continued with play after the offside whistle. Knocking the ball into the goal. Wrangle now. Looks for Sims. Sims runs through it. Goes left foot. Tries to get inside the box. Number 3 is able to defend it. Possession now for 17 and the Bulldogs. Southern Wesleyan doing a nice job of keeping the Bulldogs pinned in. 6-7 on the left sideline now. He's going to switch fields all the way across. Sosa tries to get a piece of it. Cuts inside, goes left foot. And in the back of the net is number 9. And goal at the 22-25 mark for number 9 of the Bulldogs, who now lead 3-1. Number 9 with the goal. So back to action as the Bulldogs extend their lead to 3-1. Foul going to be called against number 7 of the Warriors. It's Compton. Compton with the foul gives the free kick here to the Bulldogs. Number 9, who just came off the score, to extend the lead to 3-1. Pops it forward. Hughes in the air, picks it out, and he plays it forward to Compton. Compton now tries to go Back into the middle of the field. He switches fields, looks for Sims here down the right side. Broken up by the Bulldogs, number 4. Outside the circle to 10. Again, the number 9, far side. White breaks it up. Bulldogs, though, regain possession. They come this side now to 17 down the left side. He tries to drive it back inside, and McLaren's there to break it up. Back to the Bulldogs. It's number 3. Tries to go between Sims. Sims, though, able to break it up. Compton tries to go forward with it. That's Gallegos now. Gallegos loses it, and the Bulldogs take possession back. Sosa takes it away and then keeps it in play as well. And they're going to give a throw-in far side to the Bulldogs. All the way back to the keeper. 20 minutes left in this contest. Bulldogs at the lead 3-1. Led 2-1 at the half and just tacked another one on here just moments ago. All the way back to Hughes. Hughes plays it to Hurst. Hurst pops it forward, looks for Baker. Minor now knocks it forward. Gallegos on the run. Bulldogs with possession. Right into the center circle, knocked this side to number 3. Number 3 comes down the left sideline. McLaren with good defense there, keeps him in front. Taken away by Sims. Bulldogs, though, take it back and maintain possession now with 8. 8 looks to bring it into the center. Headed forward by 9 and taken down in the box. That's going to be a PK for the Bulldogs.
We don't do anything. So.
So it's going to be number 8 here for the PK. And it's in the left corner. Now going to be 4-1. 4-1 the score here at Childs Field. Far side now is back to action. Bulldogs leading 4-1. Bulldogs on the attack here. Number 7 looks to chip it, but Baker there to clear it out. Number 9, right foot to his left foot, and Hurst able to knock it away. All the way back out to 4. 17.5. And offside is the call against number 9. Got 2 subs here coming in for the Warriors. It's going to be new keeper number 28 and number 21, Bolton. Gallegos makes a good run there, and keeper's able to get a foot on it. Sims battles as well. Sims knocks it forward, now gives good battle as the keeper plays it forward. Hurst to McLarnon. He goes forward, and it's going to be off of the Bulldogs. Throw in deep here for the Warriors. 16-21. Enters for stop the clock. So 21 for 5 and 28. Is going to be subbing in for Will Hughes. Hughes down right now. And Hughes being walked off with the athletic trainer. Just walking lightly on the right foot. Throw in now as action resumes. Sims gives battle into the corner, and he's down out the end line. Barton carries it forward. $14.5 left here. 8 plays it forward to 7. He's onside. Warriors are back defensively. Number 8 now looks to drive it forward, right foot. He goes to 21, who punches it up in the air. Hurst able to get a head on it, knock it outside the 18. That's going to be called against number 32. And the stoppage of the clock as 32 gives an extra tap of the ball after the play. .32 now for the Bulldogs. Sosa, able to turn on that. Now battles. Number 2 takes the shot, and it's saved there, but knocked in. And scored by the Bulldogs. Looks like number 7 just kind of got his head on that as he continued to go forward. And it ricocheted around and off the Bulldog player and in. Barton now 5-1 here. Far side to Gallegos. He gets taken down there. This is going to be possession now for the Warriors. McLaren knocks it in, battle for it as it gets knocked out. Bolton now comes back out to McLaren far side. Knocked back in as Rangel tries to get ahead on it. Barton now gets it to the ground, pushes it forward to 32 here. 32 and 7 on the run. 7 pops it forward to 32, and it's going to be called offside regardless. So possession for the Warriors now. Under 14 left here, second half. Barton leads 5-1. Compton now looks to carry it forward. And battle for it. It's won by the Bulldogs with possession and throw in. So 19 enters the contest. Gallegos now looks to turn, does. Bulldogs, though, take it away. 19 looks to turn. He comes all the way back now to 4. 4 pops it forward to 3. Baker now gives chase. 32 looks to turn it. Goes forward with 19. The Warriors keeper able to come out and get a foot on it. Baker goes forward with it as a foul called. Number 7. So confusion on substitution here, and we're back into play. It's popped forward to 32. 32 now. Tries to go right side, and the Warrior keeper able to get this left hand down and save it. Sosa now looks to clear it forward. .34 enters the contest for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs go right side. Look to cut it in. Rangel able to get a foot on it and knock it forward. Sosa. Sosa now to Compton. Back to Rangel. Bulldogs take possession here right at Center field. 32 looks to pop it forward. Does to 19. And that's going to knock another one in as 19 gets the goal for the Bulldogs. 6-1 now. Barton with the lead here at Childs Field. Compton to Sosa now. Bulldogs pull it out. Now they come through the center circle. 34 pops it back to 21. Switches fields. .34 now, turns. Bulldogs knock it out of the play and is throwing this side for Southern Wesleyan. Compton to Bolton. Bolton knocks it up to Baker. To Compton. Compton switches fields as White gives chase. Bulldogs look to go down the right sideline. McClariton makes a nice run there, able to turn it and knock it out. Bulldogs now reset. Bulldogs switch fields, come this side. Under 8 minutes left here in this contest. Bulldogs lead 6-1. Compton back to Baker. Baker to Compton, back to Bolton. Bolton to Rangel now. Rangel looks forward. And possession given to the Bulldogs. A free kick here for 16. Under 7 left in the contest. .16 knocks it into the box. Hurst is there, knocks it away. Bolton gives chase here, tries to knock the ball out. It's outside the 18 now. 32 brings it high. And Compton tries to take it away. And stoppage of play here. As Compton went down hard here in the circle. Back to action here. There's a foul called against Barton just outside the circle, so the Warriors will put it in play. Knocked in by the Warriors. And White got a head on it, but picked out of the air by the keeper for Barton. Bolton to Wrangle. Barton tries to pop it forward. 19 kicks it down the left sideline. 21 now with it just outside the box. And that one ricochets just long. So that's out of play. So goal kick here for the Warriors. Throw in for the Warriors. Gallegos now tries to come down the right side, pops it forward to Wrangle. Wrangle over to Gallegos. Gallegos able to keep it in front. Throw in for the Warriors. Back to Gallegos to Wrangle. And throw in for Southern Wesleyan just in front of their own bench. Minor looks to turn, loses it, and Barton now with possession. To 19 here just in front of the Warriors dugout. Back to 11. 4 pops it forward. Bolton gets a head on it. Number 25 now for the Bulldogs. Looks to push it forward. He takes it through the center circle. He'll play it back. Across midfield they come. 25 gets it knocked away by Hurst. And it's going to be a foul against Hurst and the Warriors. Possession here for the Bulldogs. For people on the wall here for the Warriors. It's popped up and over and high, so it's going to be possession now. Goal kick for your Warriors. Throwing again here for Bolton. Baker to the ground with it. Tries to go inside to Gallegos. Bulldogs able to get possession. Number 34 looks to turn it. 25 to 34 to 21 now. Ball's on the ground. Played back now to number 4. .12 goes down the right side of the box. Jesus Sosa able to knock it out, and a corner given to the Bulldogs. With 1 minute left here in this contest.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining.
Bulldogs with number 12, just outside the 18. Takes a long shot, saved there by the Warrior keeper, Trimby. 25-16, just outside the 18 box. Ball bounces around here in the last seconds of this contest. Gallegos with the run down to White. White forward to Minor. And that's going to do it. The Bulldogs will be victorious today here at Childs Field. 6-1 is the score and final. Remember, your Warriors will be back in action on Wednesday. Thanks for listening to Warrior Soccer on the SWU Sports Network.